Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the FearFans podcast. I'm your host, Don Elmy. With me is Tom, Robert, Joe, and Kate will be joining us in a minute.
The other main co-host is on Nick time, apparently.
Yeah, Nick is just doing this on his own time. Yeah, my co-host is somewhere out there.
Well, you know what? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
He's gonna steal it.
yeah, he's gonna be doing that a lot. Nick. Yeah, Nick. But anyway, tonight we got a good show for you tonight. We are covering something that has been largely requested by not only the audience but also fellow FearFans members, including you, Kate.
Yay!
Yes, and it is the 2004 horror comedy Shaun of the Dead, and this is one of the best zombie movies, one of the best horror comedies. It's man, I remember this coming out when I was like 12.
They need a sequel. I know it's been a long time, but they need a damn sequel.
They do.
I don't know. I don't know if it would ruin it though, because it's so iconic.
Because then it follows them living in it. You know, it's kind of like Walking Dead. You know, where like it would have sucked if it ended after the first episode. You know,
probably. Yeah, like a comedic Walking Dead series.
Exactly. So we don't say the Z word.
That is something I would watch, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, that actually like a zombie apocalypse sitcom, like
yeah,
that would be. I mean, that would be different. Yeah.
All right, we need to produce this thing.
Yes, yes. Let's.
We need to contact Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and tell them.
We do. Edgar Wright, he was the writer for this. So, Hey, it's Evis. How's it going?
Hi.
So, like many people have asked me for like a while, like you met George Romero. So, what did he think of Shaun of the Dead? Like, what does he think about them parodying one of his best movies? And I'm like, well, actually, George Romero was very impressed by this film. Like, he thought it was hilarious, and he actually got Simon Pegg and Nick Frost to cameo in the movie that he released a year after this. It was in Land of the Dead.
Really?
He did. Here. Let me just let's see. Land of the Dead.
Were they there as like zombies or something? Or?
They were. There was a scene where it's like this girl where you could like take a photo with a zombie. And here, let me open this up.
Oh my God, did Ed look like he did in Shaun of the Dead? Because if he did, I got to watch it. Like,
I think so to some extent. Hang on. Okay, here I got a screen. I got to share the screen here and give you guys. Here, it always switches me to this. Edit the scene. Yep, there they are.
Huh.
Oh, Edgar Wright. Did I say Nick Frost? I meant Edgar Wright. My bad. Yeah, that's them. It's like this thing where you take a photo with a zombie. I'm like, yeah, that just looks like a horrible idea.
Did he lose weight or something?
No, that was the writer Edgar Wright.
Oh, I was going to say, damn.
I said Nick Frost by mistake. That's my bad.
Okay.
Wait, what the? Oh, this thing. I hate when it does that. Anyway, so yeah, it was awesome. Like even if it was brief, it was nice to see them in that movie. What?
I was doing his Clyde impression.
Oh, that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, Ed. Yeah, Ed was hands down one of the dumbest characters in horror movie history. I mean,
but you know what? It wouldn't have been the same without.
I mean, yeah, true. That is absolutely right. And also, they worked together in Simon Pegg. They teamed up in other movies, like they were also written by Edgar Wright, like Hot Fuzz, Paul.
Fuzz,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they were good.
Sorry, Shaun.
Yeah,
I think the chemistry between those two, I think it's one of the best comedic duos in history. I really do. I don't really know, like, what other comedic duos are there that you see in films together? Like, their chemistry is so good, and their timing, and
millions.
You just feel like best friends, don't they?
Oh yeah,
there are tons of other comedic duos that have been around. I mean, look, you had just for instance, off the top of my head, Chris Farley and David Spade. I mean, they meshed well together. I mean, well,
Gene Wilder,
and Richard
Pryor.
Exactly. I mean, there's been tons of them, but they are among the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Penn and Teller.
These are all Americans,
I've
right?
heard some stories about those guys in the backstage, but we're not going to talk about
Mm, I see.
that.
Uh, yeah, and
Yeah.
also
I know,
yeah,
my friend.
like oh man, oh I'm getting messages like crazy here.
We all are.
Wait,
People
Jeremy
are
says
talking.
he's never. Wait, Jeremy says that he's never seen Shaun of the Dead.
You
Jeremy,
you
go and
have
watch it.
revoked your horror card. I am sorry.
Yeah,
Your horror card has just been revoked until you go watch it.
That is shocking.
Yes, definitely see this. It is incredible. It's hilarious. It's just one of the best. It's one of the best. Seriously,
And it's
Christ.
so British.
it
It
is.
like definitely English.
That's
I
like
mean,
saying I never seen Frankenstein. I mean,
yeah. It
It,
just
it
it
took me a
embodies
while to find it in
mm,
a language that I could understand because every time I found to watch it, it was in Spanish or some
oh,
other
oh yeah.
foreign language.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, they got a bunch of those out there. Yeah, like
Yeah. It just
I'm sure.
embodies like the whole humor and that aspect of you know, when he's like making the plan about what to do in a zombie apocalypse, and he's like, I'm just going to wait for it to all blow over, just have a
Hey,
cup of
Clark, go to
tea.
Mom's, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the
Exactly.
Winchester, have a cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
But this
How's
is
that for a
so
slice of pie?
British. Like, it's the keep calm and carry on. That's what we do. When there's disaster, we just chill. And, you know, that's all we can do. Drink tea or drink beer, you know, and just
yeah,
wait for it to blow
I
over.
would never promote drinking beer. By the way, I'm just saying.
But that's what we do.
I don't. I wouldn't.
yes. I just love that scene where Sean just like says, "Okay, here's what we need to do." That he just goes over step by step, but
Yeah.
keeps on revising it when Ed disagrees, like saying, "I want to be somewhere familiar, though." You know.
Somewhere I can smoke.
It's such a good, you know, just the cut that they have in it. And I love it, the way it's been directed.
Yes.
That's why it needs to be all for a sequel, and just with all
Mm.
of them living in it. You know, it's. I mean, of course. Well, I'm not going to give any spoilers. Or say something.
And even the cutscenes when he's getting ready for work or they're going somewhere, and like it's just those little things that you're just like, oh, it's like ASMR when
yeah.
you're listening to it.
Oh yes, those quick edits. Yes,
Yeah.
I always love that.
Yeah.
Oh, Uma, how's it going? Yes. Yeah. So yeah, we have good. Nice to see you on two of my live streams in one day. This is great. Yeah, this is great, man. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, Kate, earlier today I did a live stream of me playing the Silent Hill 2 remake, and it is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is pure nightmare fuel.
I
But,
can't play those games. Yeah.
and we may end up covering it on the podcast one day.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyway,
Josh being encouraged to jump on with us.
yeah. But anyway, I just like the detail that went into this. Like as far as like the characters, where before they become zombies, it shows like the opening scene. Like
Oh yeah.
it shows London going through every day, and all those individuals you see will be seen later on as zombies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a couple times for Mary to pop out at me. The first one that they find in the garden, there's a girl in the garden. It's
Yeah.
like I saw her in the beginning of it this time. Actually, when I was rewatching it, I was like, "Oh, I know who that is."
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing the big guy that was in the garden though.
I absolutely love though that continuous shot, like when everything's all normal and you get to see his life, the continuous shot of him going to the shop, which is what we do, and that's like part of British culture. And then like he leaves, and then like the comparison to the zombies the next day because he's hungover and he's not looking, and you're just waiting for him to notice. And he's like, is he going to notice? He like opens the fridge, and there's the two red blood-stained hands on the fridge, and he's
and then he slips in the blood too.
yeah, he slips in. And then the guy that's asking for change again, he's like, I haven't got any today. He's like, he didn't even know.
Just spent the last few on the paper.
Yeah.
I love how he's just the second time around where it's like the next morning and like the zombie apocalypse has already begun. So he's going through his routine of going to the store, picking up what he wants, and then he's completely oblivious to everything that's going on around him.
Although
Yeah.
I did notice in watching the little bit that I did today, the first time you see him go in the store, he picks up like the Diet Coke, looks at it, puts it back, and then gets the
Yes,
regular
I
Coke.
noticed
But
that
when he's
too.
hungover, he picks up the regular Coke, puts that back, and grabs the Diet Coke.
That's
I
right.
would rather have the regular Coke when I'm hungover. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
because that's got the sugar and the caffeine.
But isn't that cool? They always have these like sneaky little scenes that you
Here he
think
is.
are like
Well, you know
boring
what?
or hi Nick.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
I feel like they never wasted a moment of screen time. Like every single bit that they show has a meaning or it's part of a gag or it's
Yep.
something that's going to change in the future. I think that's so clever of them to do that.
Yeah, it is. I love like just the way this was filmed. Like seriously, like you could just tell every bit of this was planned out well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
well executed. It
I
really
mean,
was.
just like that other movie they did where they were going around trying to get to all the different pubs and all that. And what the hell was that one called?
Oh, is that the one about the alien?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
Paul.
and then they were
Oh,
in the
yeah,
beginning they were trying to go around however many different
the
pubs.
pub crawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Winchester was one of them, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's a theme in their movies. I think there's always a Winchester pub. I think.
I think I think you're right. Yeah, because like they did the same thing with that, and also in let's see, Hot Fuzz. I think I did see the Winchester in that as well.
And you know what? Dogs can look up.
Dogs can look up. Yes, another good,
very
another
much
one.
so.
Another
Yeah,
good
you
point.
you've got red on you.
Got red on you.
I just love how they were fighting about trying to figure out what to use against the zombies, and like how Shaun and Ed were outside like to decide what to do with the two zombies. Like they're like throwing their like random items at them, and then the CD. Then they, no, sorry, not CDs, vinyls,
Yeah.
the vinyl
Yeah.
records.
Oh,
And
look, Sade.
And did you notice, Tom,
Yeah.
when there was the girl in the garden and they go outside and he's like, "Oi, what are you doing?"
and they throw a rock.
It reminded me of our Minecraft moments.
Yeah.
Oi.
They throw a rock. Yeah, yeah,
What you hit me for? You hit me. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I
yeah.
That's
And
what
then
what
she
you
turned-
said, Tom. That just gave me some Minecraft vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Point.
Zombie Mary just turns around. They're like, "Oh my god, she's so drunk."
But she likes you. She wants to cuddle.
Yeah, I just love how they're just completely not knowing what's really going on until she's finally like shoves her back and she's impaled, and then they're like, "Oh my god, what did I just do?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
But it's so relatable though, because you would find it hard to believe that there's a zombie apocalypse, wouldn't you? You'd just be like, oh, this person's clearly drunk or not really with it or seriously ill.
Mhm.
Yeah, like how would you actually react to a zombie in your garden?
Oh god, if it was like those fast moving zombies from the Dawn of the Dead remake, which also came out the same year as this, then
Yeah.
immediately I'd be like, "Oh my god, okay, something's really going on."
And Billy, there was other people I recognized. I did recognize Shaun's mom. I also did recognize his stepdad,
Yeah.
obviously, because
Bill Nye. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, he did a
Bill
ton of
Nye, yeah.
movies, including
Bill Nye, Science Guy.
what was that Christmas movie he was in where he played the singer?
Oh
It was
yeah.
like a bunch of different stories in that.
And Kate Winslet with the vampires and werewolves.
That was a different movie.
Underworld.
Bill
Underworld.
Nye, Bill Nye was also Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah. And I
And
recognize
it was like a romantic movie that I'm thinking of. Like,
Kate Ashfield was in it, the
Yeah.
girlfriend, and she's in quite a few British British series and stuff.
Love Actually, that was the name of the damn movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He played like a rock star in that, who then came out as and
Yeah.
his manager was his lover, and it was a feel good romance movie, chick flick basically. But yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a good
Bad
question,
Girlfriend.
Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always love the bit like we can get my stuff. What about the shed? It's locked. Why is it locked? It's always locked.
But they never lock the front door.
They did.
Well, no, Ed Much like Nick with the gate, Ed
Yes.
never closed.
Right, exactly,
Mm.
exactly.
So now, from now on, when we play Minecraft, his name's Ed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Deal.
Most
Well,
certainly.
I mean, all I think about when it comes to Ed is I sometimes think about like Ed, Eddie. So one third.
Though I will give you credit. Last night, I did see you close the gate once.
Yeah.
This one.
Well, of course, I've always remembered closing the gate. It's someone else who hasn't closed the gate.
Well, it's not me. I always close the gate because I know there are zombies out there.
Somebody's obviously setting me up to think that I am leaving the gate open, but of course, obviously, Tom,
Hey,
you
no, you're
especially. Oh, no, wait, let me take that back. Tom, Kate, you guys especially, when you guys want to kill me, I have no choice but to leave the gate open because I'm trying to escape from you guys.
All right. Well, what about the rest of the time?
Yeah.
Which is about
oh my god.
90%.
99%.
I have to say as well, like the first time that you watched Shaun of the Dead, well, because I was much younger when I watched it the first time. I think I was like 14, and you really don't like Pete, the other housemate, because you're like, oh, he's so mean, he's so horrible. And then when you watch it as an adult, you're like, oh, that actually makes perfect sense. Like, why is
Wait till
Ed
you watch
living there?
50.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I like how the characters are just like it's like everybody in the movie tries to portray Sean as a slacker when his roommate, Ed, is even worse than him.
Yeah, totally. But the character development is so good.
Oh yeah, I do like the character development throughout.
Yeah, it's
Did you-
so clever.
Did you guys know that Ed shirt you can get that like simply on Amazon? I mean, it's because it's so simple. Whatever it says, you can get it. You can get your own shirt on that on Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, as far as Ed, the only part of the movie that I did find questionable was when he was like picking up the rest of the group. He said like there was one point where he actually used the N word, and I was just like, whoa,
Oh,
okay,
really? I
yeah,
don't
remember
remember that bit.
yeah, and I was just like, whoa, okay, that's like Ed. Why would you even say that?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it was a different time, maybe. I don't know.
Different era.
I'm pretty sure even back in 2004 that was unacceptable.
Well, but was he? I say it because I don't remember. Was he like quoting a song as they did, or
No.
no?
No. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess they just used that as like a shock moment.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. That's the only explanation I have for that. But still,
I think also like British humour back then was so different to what it is today. Like they had a lot of shock moments like that. Like I don't know if you guys have seen Little Britain.
Little Britain.
It's a TV series, and they had a lot of like really sketchy jokes and really.
Well, he also
Like-
did use the C word in that too. Like they can't understand normal thinking. C word. If you get the acronym,
Yeah,
you
like-
understand normal thinking.
But yeah, see you next Tuesday. There was a lot
Yeah,
of that.
well, there's that too.
Wait.
There's that.
I think I'm starting to remember the name of it. I
Yeah,
came
so it was
across-
around that time. Like it was that time in comedy where it was very sort of dark. There weren't very many rules.
Well,
And
actually-
And the bald guy went into Doctor Who then after that. So, yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I think the reason why I know about it is because I believe it was adapted into a PlayStation 2 game, which was apparently the worst PlayStation 2 game of all time. At
I
least
believe it.
I think I actually did. Yeah, I covered that video of Watch Mojo did of top 10 worst PlayStation 2 games. Worst PS2 games. Hang on. Oh, come on, where is it? Okay, found it as soon as the stupid ad dies. I'm just trying to confirm. See
I
if it
love
was
that.
no hate ads.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta love them.
Nope. Let's see. I believe it was this. Hang on. Yep, it was. They listed it as number one, their worst video game on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I can believe it. It shouldn't be a PlayStation game.
It was
Like,
released,
the series was enough.
yeah, and it was released, and that was released in 2007, which was like when we already had PS3.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was just around that time, but yeah, that's not good, definitely.
PS2 did hang on for quite a while, even after the PS3.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Like there were hardcore people that liked the stuff on there, and they never made things backwards compatible too, which is another
Yeah,
factor.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
liked the music they had. I thought they had like the "Don't Stop Me Now" bit.
yes, I love that scene. I love that scene. I just love how they all decided to have like the song playing in like a in like an earpiece.
Yeah,
So they did that to actually time their strokes at the pool cues at the bartender. Yeah, the zombified, what was his name? John. Yeah, like Zombie John. They were like hitting him into the beat of the song, and
yeah,
and that's how they did it. They used the earpiece to like so they could listen to the song and like know exactly when to hit him.
yeah. It's so iconic, that bit.
Yeah, I believe this movie actually made that song popular again.
It's
Yeah,
always been popular with me. I've always been a big Queen fan.
Yeah, it had popularity, but this like boosted it definitely,
Yeah.
and so did
Well, just like Wayne's World did with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
is
Rhapsody.
Nick okay?
yeah, Nick, you all right?
No, it's okay. So I'm just gonna say this real quick. It's been a really busy evening for me
Mm.
tonight because I'm still wait. Oh, Joe. Oh, guys, real quick. Joe said he had to go. He was having issues.
Mm.
No, I was laughing because again, like I said, this I'm trying to finish up my slideshow, and I only have just until tomorrow to have everything. What's up, Chris? I only have until tomorrow to finish this up. I'll give more details before we end tonight. But I even during the show, I've had to basically get more additional information for the slideshow. So I am still paying attention, but I'm kind of trying to work on this at the same time. However, I found some additional info that I was going to send to myself, on Facebook so I could put it on the slideshow. Well, the problem was I sent it in the wrong chat. I sent it in the things group chat.
Oh my god!
I'm like, oh, they probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Plus,
it could've
he
been
was
worse.
also working on things for his website too. And if you want to go to his website, so it's onlyfans.com/pickleNick.
Oh my god!
Um,
Oh my god! Yeah, Kate, you don't want to know what OnlyFans is.
Yeah, I
People-
don't think I do either. But yeah, I sent it to the wrong chat. But yeah, during the show
Okay.
tonight, I'm going to be. I'm going to still be chatting with you guys, but I got some things I got to do even during the show.
Oh my god! Oh, here, Blue Month is saying, which character do you guys relate to? Shaun, definitely Shaun, because it's like no matter what, he always wants to like do the right thing and like also change himself. Wants to change himself for the better. That's what I've always done, change myself for the better. So
Yeah,
yeah,
What-
I mean, he's the hero of the movie, of course, so you're going to identify with him. But I mean, Pete, as Kate said, I can get it. Like, dudes, just shut the hell up. It's 4:00 in the morning. I gotta get up in a couple of hours.
yeah,
Like I get that.
yeah,
yeah,
you can understand why like Pete, their roommate, his frustration with both of them. Like
yeah.
And I can also understand Phil a little bit too, because I've been in relationships where the person I was with had kids already with somebody else, and I get that dynamic.
mhm.
I mean, he was a dick. Don't get me wrong, but I was not. The kids were.
Well, maybe you were.
No.
Right. And also, I do kind of like relate to them because I do have used like music albums to like as weapons in in fighting off zombies because there's this like running gag that my fans love where I when I play the Dead Rising games they like you where Dead Rising you could literally use anything as a weapon against the zombies, right? Some weapons are very effective, some are not so effective. Like here I've been saving this clip. Like this is where I actually used CDs. I just threw CDs at zombies. Here, like that scene where they throwing vinyl records at zombies.
Yeah.
That got me thinking of this. So here,
The mind wanders when you say you can use anything as weapons. Like I went into a strip club and
Mm.
let's see.
Sounds a little personal there, Tom.
Here we
well, I found this
Yep,
double-sided.
this one is Creed. REO Speedwagons. Let's see, Avril Lavigne. Oh, here. Jessica Simpson, Ashley Simpson. Who else? Oh, here. G War. Yeah, there we go. G War. Iron
William
Maiden.
Shatner.
There you go. Let's see. Who else wants some? Here's some Ice Cube. Here's some LL Cool J. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This one's Billie Eilish. There. Taylor Swift. Yeah, they're Motorhead. And there. Oh, here. This one is. Oh, Iron Maiden. That's right.
You should have said
Oh,
Spinal
here. The
Tap.
Ramones. There we go. Yeah, that one's Pet
Yeah.
Cemetery. Oh, yeah, they're single. Oh, here. AC/DC's Who Made Who. There's Back in Black. Let's see. Soulja Boy. Ice-T. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, wait, that's
There you
Janet
go.
Jackson. I want to keep that one.
And who else? Who else wants a free CD? Oh, God. Oh, hey. You look like you used some CDs here. Shake It Off. Shake It Off like Taylor Swift. There we go.
Oh,
Here, he's getting
dear
some
Lord.
Jay-Z. There we go. Jay-Z. And this one's Michael Jackson. Thriller album. Oh, here we go. Guns. I gave them a free CD. They gave me free guns. Isn't that nice of them?
Yeah, I just figured maybe I could just give him some free CDs. You know, I was being nice to zombies for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that Spinal Tap would have been a goal, like a comedic kind of thing, because you're slicing their head off. Spinal Tap.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but
Hindsight.
but hey, Dead Rising, good games, especially the third one. I gotta find a way to live stream that.
So I have a question. What do you think about the zombies and the makeup compared to the original Dawn of the Dead and Shaun of the Dead?
I thought they were gonna do a good job with the makeup in Shaun of the Dead, because like I just love like how they could just look like freshly revived corpses, because again this like happened overnight, so there's gonna be a lot of fresh zombies out there. But then there's other ones that look like a lip was missing there, so and like one had an arm ripped off.
Yeah.
So
the guy that came inside.
yeah. So I just love the variety.
I think I actually know a guy who was one of the makeup artists on the original Dawn of the Dead.
Oh.
Barry Anderson.
Hmm.
He was supposed to be a part of BB3 a long time ago, but like he
Oh.
had other things going on. But I think it was Dawn of the Dead that
Wait, the
he
screen.
came on, and he was one of the makeup artists. And he did a couple with George Romero.
Oh wait, the screen. Oh, the screensaver.
I think that one might be back
Hang on.
when you had the other thing still on there.
What happened with the screen share? Hang on, something's going on.
Mm.
I can look at the feed.
Oh yeah, what's happening? That's weird.
Hang on. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this.
I'll just show you guys.
I mean, here it looks fine.
Yeah.
Window.
I don't see anything.
Did you stop the screen?
What's wrong with the screen?
It's still got the
Oh wait, hang on a second. Jeremy sent a screenshot.
it still has the screen share thing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's not down at the bottom.
Mm.
Let's fix that right now. Hang on.
Oh yeah, it's the screen share. That's why.
We just established that.
Stop screen share. Okay, hopefully that fixed it.
Did that work? Did
It's
it
going
work?
to take a
this
minute
time,
for me to
Jeremy?
know.
Now we can see your like stuff. Oh no, it's gone back now. We could see your desktop, but now it's gone back to the screen share thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's going on here.
Mm.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I think it's the first time.
Oh wow, wow. You know what's weird is with StreamYard, you're only like a couple minutes behind, but apparently with EV Mux, it's more than just a couple.
Hang on, let me find another way to. Let me try to fix this. This is ridiculous.
Did you just call me a Dago?
No, I said this. I said this is ridiculous. Hang on.
I say that's really weird because I'm not Italian.
Exit screen share. Did that do it?
I'm waiting to see.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're back on now.
Okay, there. It's good. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. This is like the second time this has ever happened. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, see, I can't help because I use EV Mux frequently, but I rarely ever share screens. So
Thanks for not doing a hangout show. I was ready to deliver my next speech about you.
I
Tom.
already told you when we talked last night I wasn't going to.
Yeah, I know.
It would have normally been last night.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway,
I just got here. We were just gonna be like, I'm not gonna do it. I just can't. Nope.
All right. So now that that's taken care of, so what was your favorite? What do you guys think was the funniest moment of this movie?
One of the scenes I really liked is when they run over that guy and they're like, "Oh my god, are you all right? You all right, mate?" It's like, I don't think so. And he's like a zombie. Yeah.
I did that same joke with my friends when we were playing a GTA online. I just accidentally ran over like a random person. I just backed up. Was like, are you okay? Hello? You
Well,
know, it would be helpful if you answer me. Okay.
I'm
And,
sure it's no
Not
surprise.
helping.
yeah, I'm like, okay, fine, be that way, and then just keep on driving.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sure
a
it's
good
no
scene.
surprise. My favorite scenes, and there were multiple in the movie, was where Ed just went, "Shaun, I'm sorry." No, that's okay. No, Shaun, I'm sorry. Shaun's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, they did that joke twice. Like once near around the beginning, and then like near the end when after like Ed was like bitten, and
Yeah,
yeah.
Mm,
Oh
I
man,
liked it. I thought it was funny.
I like
My
how
humor.
I like
yeah.
how Ed was like explaining like the barflies in there, their history, like the history of them, like
Mhm.
saying, "Oh yeah," like when we trying to convince John that Winchester was interesting, and saying that, explaining that the Winchester rifle itself that was on display, and then Sean kept on denying that it was like that it
That
was
was real.
real, but
Yeah.
but then he finds out later it is when he accidentally fires it.
She's
Yeah.
she's an ex porn star. You
Oh,
know.
yeah. And then they're both outside like singing it, like singing. Then like they hear see
Yep.
they don't know
White
it's a zombie back there. They're like,
Ah.
and they're like, "Dimma, dimma, 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 dimma," and then the zombie's like,
Whoa.
Yeah, that's so good. And they just think it's a drunk guy.
yeah, they just think the whole town is drunk by morning. Answer the phone call when you're surrounded by zombies. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah. That was so dumb. Yeah, Ed like just that's the moment where Sean just like really went off on him, saying, "You're doing all these stupid things. I'm the one who's always sticking my neck out for you." You know, and
Yeah.
they and then they turn around. It's like the zombies were just standing there, just watching them fight. Like
Yeah.
That was,
you know we're still here, right?
they were trying to get to the Winchester. I remember that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I found it comical when they had the two separate sets of people, the basically copies of each other, passing each other, saying hi, 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 hi.
I
Oh,
love that.
boy.
But, yeah, where Sean's friend, she
Yeah.
was leading her own survival group, so it shows that bit where they just were passing by each other, like saying, they were like doppelgangers.
Mhm.
I thought that was
But I will say that that one dude that was in love with Liz and was denying it, I loved seeing him get torn to shreds.
yeah, I know.
He was such a douchebag.
David, yeah,
Mm,
David.
I
Yeah.
hated him.
me
But I
too.
in other movies that they were in. So apparently there's like a clique there, and I saw him in a movie by himself too at some point.
Mhm.
He wasn't a main character, by the way.
Let me look him up. Hang on. I never really looked into that actor. Hang on.
The movie where Simon Pegg was in it, and he was like racing. He was like in like a running race.
Run, Fat Boy, Run. Yes, I
Yeah,
remember that. I remember that.
that dude was
Back in,
that was the guy he was subbing for.
that was back in 2007. I remember that.
I watched that, and I can't unwatch it now. I mean, it wasn't that
You
great.
can't unwatch what you see.
No.
Wait a minute. I'm looking it up right now. David Schwimmer directed it.
Mm.
David
wow.
Schwimmer.
Wow.
You ate my sandwich. My sandwich.
Very sandwich.
Classic. Oh,
I'm
and-
actually shocked at how young Simon Pegg was in this film. Like you can see like how young he is, but he was 29.
And they actually said that in the movie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, and Billy, you're absolutely right. This did kickstart their careers as well.
Yeah.
But here's something that some people don't know. Simon Pegg was supposed to appear in another British horror film before this, but then Edgar Wright said, "No, don't star in that one. Wait until we finish up writing Shaun of the Dead, and then I'll have when you to star in this and make this your first horror film." But yeah, the horror film that he was supposed to star in was something we covered before on the podcast, Dog Soldiers.
Oh,
He was in a
okay.
Star Trek.
What?
Yeah, he was on Star Trek. Yeah,
Oh, the news. Oh, okay, yeah,
from the
yeah, that's
Peg.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, well, he definitely got the red shirt on that.
Yeah, and Billy, you're right. He did star in the Mission Impossible movies, starting with Mission Impossible 3 when he played Benji.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked him in that. Yeah, he was also in Ready Player One. He was great in that as well.
Oh yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he
I
was.
guess maybe I don't know.
He played
I
that.
only watched that movie a couple times.
Yeah, he played that cyborg, that robotic butler that you see in it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
Simon Pegg, amazing actor. And yes, Shaun of the Dead got his career running.
I mean, that's what I go to every time I see him. I mean,
Oh man, 21 years.
I think that beer one we were talking about earlier, was it the World's End or something?
Yeah, the
yeah,
World
that,
End,
that
yes.
was. I think that was the last pub that they were supposed to go to.
Yes,
The
that's
Yeah.
right.
pub.
Yeah. Because Paul was different. Paul was about the alien, and then the World's End was about the pubs. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently did some digging like years ago on Shaun of the Dead, like how Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, like how they ended up like in this film. Apparently, they actually were roommates or flatmates, as I believe that's the correct term in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
They
yeah,
must have, I mean, you can tell from their chemistry. Like they're just like, yeah, they must be really good friends or, yeah, best friends because they just have that banter and that perfect timing and chemistry between them. So that's not surprising at all.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, like yeah. Apparently, this is like being based on like how they were when they were roommates. And I'm like, I was like, oh wait, was Nick Frost anything like Ed was in real life?
Yeah, it probably
I
was.
think the zombies got Nick too. Now that I'm looking,
Oh,
I
Nick,
didn't even notice.
yeah, Nick is gone. Yep.
I
Well,
like that he has the shamrock there instead of the heart.
oh,
Yeah, and the epilepsy lights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those who have seizures from this, sorry.
Lights
Mm.
straight up, so they're not constantly flashing.
We can't hear a word you're saying.
Something about not flashing.
Yeah.
Well, no, don't flash. Nobody needs to see that.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm trying to get the lights back to like just a slower motion, so they're not constantly flashing.
Oh, I thought you said
no,
you were
wearing a trench coat.
I was going to say that's for your OnlyFans channel. OnlyFans.com/Pickle Nick.
I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't know
god.
about you, Tom. I'm sure you have an OnlyFans page, but that is definitely not.
Yeah.
You
So,
have-
yeah. So for those of you who don't know, yeah, OnlyFans is primarily used so that people could put out these explicit pictures of themselves.
But some people do use it for non-explicit pictures.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not very popular.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's always the case, but it is often used for that purpose.
Yes, because there's no censor.
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty much. It is a cancer. Yeah,
Kind of like X.com. You know?
I can agree to. I can kind of agree with that, Thomas. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's time for reprise the roles for an episode. Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Oh yeah, I didn't watch that show, so
I don't know
that's
what
interesting.
to-
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Simon Pegg was also in The Boys as well. He played the guy's dad in that. Yeah, The Boys, great show. I
Wait,
really like it.
wasn't that the one that had Harry the Platypus and Doctor? Well, I forget his name. Strangenberg or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like vigilantes going against corrupt superheroes. That's what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very graphic.
What's
It
very
is.
graphic?
The Boys.
Boys.
Your OnlyFans page.
Yeah, Nick, it's that show that's on Amazon Prime, The Boys. It's where a vigilante group is waging war against crooked superheroes. Yeah, it's violent.
That's right. Superman's on the take and he's doing crack. So
Yeah.
you got to
Okay, it's the new Supernatural.
I couldn't tell you. So,
Oh wait, Messenger. Hold on. Oh, here my
I
phone's
was-
on silent.
Kate, I just want to say, while I was trying to get this fixed up, I was thinking about what you said a few minutes ago about how Simon Pegg was only 29 at that time. It was just like, holy cow.
No, he's 55 now. He's older than Tom.
Oh, here.
not quite as old as Joe.
All right, guys, here.
Oh,
This
nice.
show?
There he is. You got red on you.
Have you not read on him? Yeah.
Wait, oh my God.
Oh my
There he
God.
is. And they're all The zombies are all the professor.
Yep.
Look, Lisa Bird.
Can you imagine if they did that instead with Rick and Morty? Imagine if that was Rick and Morty, Tom.
Oh god, that would be amazing.
Jeez.
I think I'm pretty sure we'd all know. I'm pretty sure we all know they'd be turning into Ricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
As opposed to everybody falling in love with Morty.
That's right. And then turning into Mantis people and Cronin.
Well,
Well,
oh damn it!
Yeah. So Tom, what would it be like if everybody was like a zombified Rick?
It'd all just be. You know what? They would be speaking like broken Rickish. You know. You know what? And then another guy. You know what? I can't.
Hey, wait, and then let's not forget, among the survivors, undoubtedly would be the Mortys.
There you go.
Well, they would eventually get turned. Oh, I don't want him again. You know, oh man.
Oh my god. Oh wait. Kate asked, which one is more graphic and violent? Oh yeah, both of them are extremely violent. Both of them.
Yeah, I haven't personally seen Invincible, but honestly, The Boys, that was a really hard watch for me. That was really graphic.
You got to toughen up, lady.
Yeah,
I know. I'm too sensitive.
Well, hey, at least you tried. Hey, it's all right.
Somebody that attacked you as much as you do in Minecraft.
Well,
I wanted towards you dead.
So Invincible is like an animated show, Nick. It's also focusing on superheroes, but yeah, both The Boys and Invincible, great shows. I love them.
I couldn't tell you anything about them because I've never heard of them.
The animated show I'm watching currently, as it comes out, is the Harley Quinn series.
I gotta just
love
say,
Harley Quinn, love it.
I love it. I love it. I
gotta just say, speaking of TV shows, and I was just thinking about how Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, how they actually know each other in real life. Did you guys ever see the most recent? It was a TV show. Did you guys see that show that they had made a few years ago? Did you guys see that yet?
No.
Well, it's kind of ironic. Kate, maybe you know about this, but it's actually supposed to be like a comedy paranormal show.
Oh, God. Wait, is it called Ghost Adventures?
Yeah. No, God.
It's the one in New Zealand.
That's definitely not that show.
It's a New Zealand show, isn't it, Nick?
It's what?
New Zealand. It's based in New Zealand because the cops there, paranormal cops, and they go out trying to discredit or find everything that they've been called up to investigate.
No, actually, I just looked it up. I forgot. It was called Truth Seekers. Yeah, that was their
Zach Bagans.
No, it does not have Zach Bagans in it. No, it's called Truth Seekers, and it's kind of funny that you have Nick Frost and Simon Pegg once again, being in the show. And I mean, that this really just goes to show, how long their actual friendship has gone by, for over 20 years that they've worked together on several movies, and now they were on this television show together. Sadly, though, it was made about 5 years ago, and sadly the show only ran for one season. It was not. I definitely wish it could have been, stayed for a couple more seasons, but
I think I know this.
And 20 years ago,
didn't they start this during the pandemic?
Yeah, they did it during COVID.
Yes. Okay, I know the show. Yes, I know which one you're on about. Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I definitely wish they could have ran for a few more seasons, but it was good for what it was, at least.
And that's a harsh reality. You guys say 20 years ago, and I think I was 30 20 years ago.
Hey, you know what, Morty? I was here long before you.
I've been here since the beginning of time. I mean, who do you think fought to start the universe? It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it.
But what was 20 years ago? What was 20 years ago?
Years ago was Shaun of the Dead.
That's what not only just Shaun of the Dead, just showing how far their friendship has gone by.
Yeah.
Oh, Kate,
I see your still starring and stuff, and that they're still starring and stuff together. So, in my personal opinion, that is true friendship.
Just for Billy.
Oh, really? Yeah. About
Yeah,
what show?
about Invincible.
Oh,
Maybe I should check
yeah.
it out. It's not as mean spirited.
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It does get violent, but there's a lot of likability to it. Like I love how
Oh, my lord!
hold on, yeah, J.K. Simmons. I just love how for who played
Irene.
What's
yeah,
happened?
who played J. Jonah Jameson in Spider Man, and now he's playing a superhero
Oh!
in that show. I love the irony of it.
Done. Look at Jill.
Jill.
Jill! Oh my gosh, Jill! How are you doing?
Will miracles never cease? We've been blessed.
How are you?
No, they don't.
Oh, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Your audio's out.
I rewatched the movie
There you go.
again,
Oh,
even though
nice.
I've seen
I started to,
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. It's
but
so
I don't
funny.
have to. I've seen it like 50 million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to see it either. I've seen it one and done. I remember it.
One and done?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I literally, I'd have to say it's in the triple digits that I've seen this movie. Easy.
Yeah.
Memory of it often.
Have you seen Zombies? Wait, Cockneys and Zombies? That's another funny
No,
one.
I
I
haven't
heard
seen
about
that.
that. I should see it.
Yeah,
Cockneys and
it's
Zombies.
similar. It's got the same
Okay.
kind of comedy to
Humor.
it.
A
It sounds
parody
like
of a
it's
parody.
It's funny.
Cockneys. And
Zombies.
Anyway.
Let's see. What's another good zombie comedy? Oh yeah, Zombieland. We definitely got to cover that down.
Oh,
the road.
yeah.
Well, Zo-
And double tap.
you
you
got
know,
it.
yeah.
You'll definitely have me for Zombieland. I love
I
it.
actually thought double tap was going to suck, but it actually was pretty good.
It's really good.
I liked it. I liked it. I thought
Yeah.
it was
They've already said. I mean, I think we got the understanding that it sounds like they're going to be making a new Zombieland. You know, in this case for 2029. So like every 10 years, and
No,
they're like, yeah,
we want
yeah,
Shaun of the Dead 2 first.
yeah,
Huh?
they should.
Wait, what?
We want Shaun of the Dead 2 first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Shaun of the Dead, the series.
That'd be
It'll be a comedy version of The Walking Dead.
Put it on Netflix. Let's go.
Yes.
Take it out now.
And,
Got it now.
and have somebody mowing the lawns.
Now I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. And
And then we have to CGI George Romero in there somewhere.
like a deep fake of.
Yeah, like just a zombie. It would be easy enough. You know,
Oh yeah. I don't know.
they got the technology. They can rebuild him. They can make him bigger, stronger, faster.
It doesn't say anything about a sequel, but
No, there hasn't been any.
We're saying that they should make a second one.
yeah,
You should. That's right, Thomas. I think you mentioned to me before that you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead. It's worth seeing. It really
that's
is.
hilarious.
It's a great movie.
Watch
I
it.
think it's so funny. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's so good.
I'm just trying to think of like, oh yeah, no, what? Back to that shed part, like when they ran out of stuff to throw, they said, "Well, okay, we gotta get more stuff. Let's shut the shed." But you said it's locked. Just dives right into the shed, breaking the door down, and then they get like a what was that? Paddle bats?
It was a cricket bat
Mhm.
and a
Cricket
shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shovel.
It had
Yeah.
right.
They just thought it. I guess they just thought it'd be more realistic, just to not have like that many guns available to the public. So
You
they
want
just-
the woman or the big one? The first one. Okay.
love it.
And in this one, they jumped the fence, right? Because they also jumped the fence in Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they jumped a lot of fences actually.
Yeah.
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 They were trying to get to the Winchester and that they
Yeah.
put as their safe haven.
Technically, he ran through the fence first. On,
Well, yeah.
That's right.
That's true. Yeah, that is right.
And then they tied that zombie up to the tree, and which you did
Yeah.
see him in the beginning sequence too. He was one of the guys waiting for the bus, and everybody took out their phones.
Yeah,
Like I took notice to that too when I was watching.
oh yeah, he was in the bus.
that's right.
Mm.
Yeah, I just
He
love
was chasing
how.
pigeons.
Yeah, I just love how even though it's a zombie apocalypse, Shaun just still uses that day to like improve himself like he wanted to, like get his girlfriend back, bring flowers to his mom, basically just change himself for a better. But
Take car,
Yeah.
go to mom's, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold
Yeah.
drink, and wait for all this. to go.
Checklist.
How's that for a nice slice of gold, fried gold?
yeah,
I love that. A nice slice of fried gold.
like I just thought, I swear, like I've been in relationships before, but it was never anything like Shaun was. It's like we never go to not one time have I ever had a girlfriend where we just go? I just take her to the exact same place over and over again. No, 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 no. We all. It's like, especially when you live in
Well,
Chicago, when there's like so much to do and see,
Diversity.
Mm.
so
but
much to experience.
for a while, me and Stephanie went to the same place every Wednesday, but then they closed down. That place was Nick's Roast Beef.
Like roast beef.
That's right.
Mm.
But you
It's
know,
on.
but we went other places on the weekend.
Oh yeah, like yeah, because the way I did it, like when my last relationship, we had our very first date in like this pizza place where we had where we had calamari pizza. Yeah, that was a thing.
Ew.
But yeah, I know it was they. I don't know this place. They tried all sorts of different recipes with their pizzas.
Pickle
You know,
pizza.
some were good, some were just all right. But yeah, but then after that, we just went to the movies. Then we went to let's see, like oh yeah, let's see. Then we went to the zoo. We went to like all sorts of different things. We wanted to try all sorts of new things to keep to keep everything interesting.
Yeah.
And I'd say I did I'd say I did a good job at that as a boyfriend, but but then eventually, that
Wow.
some I don't know
Mm.
when eventually something happened and it just
Yeah, but it was unrelated to your job as far as the entertainment.
right.
So you did your job on the entertainment. Something else happened. I mean, relationships are weird. Especially as you're growing up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I could say when you get more in your later life, they take on a different meaning, and you'll find out. You'll find out.
It
Yeah.
helps to adapt to one another because it's like you could be the same you're the same person that you are, but you change, you evolve, you find interests, new hobbies, and it helps if you like work together on that. Like one person may have never skied before or something like that, and now they love it because they're good at it, and so you might have to just
Like
kind
this
of form an interest.
Well,
this past weekend, we went out to see Irish music all damn weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I would
we
have
never got to
never have
see the-
done that.
Yeah, we never got to see the naked
Exactly.
Irish dance. What the hell?
No, Nick, you got to go on. You got to go
Oh.
on. No, Nick, you have to go on OnlyFans for that.
OnlyFans.com/This is Tom's World. All one word, no punctuation, no space.
Only beer. Only beer.
No comment.
Actually, it's lonelyfans.com.
Aw.
OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
I stole that joke from Chaos Unright, by the way.
I think Blue Moth has a really good question. What weapon will you take that you
Yeah.
currently have in your house?
Let's see. My sword.
Currently,
What sword is
sword.
Yeah, I actually do have a sword.
Bashing them
What
on
kind?
the Tom
it? Beer bottle.
It's
I have an unlimited supply of empty beer bottles. I'm just saying.
I was thinking that you were just going to take a pickle out.
No. I mean, that would be no.
But
What am I going to do? Slap them in
No.
the face to death?
yeah.
Well, I mean,
But-
pickle jars can be deadly.
Oh,
But-
that's
Throw 'em.
But no, it's true. I actually do have a sword. I call it the Red Guardian.
Is it the Lord of the Rings?
Show it.
sword?
Show it.
Show it? I can't. It's in my storage.
Oh, nice. I have a
Well, it doesn't
kendo.
do a lot of stuff there, does it?
A what, Kate?
A kendo sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, from
You
like
got one? Seriously? Wow.
yeah, because my husband did the sport kendo for a while, so he has the sword thing.
Nice.
But
That's interesting.
yeah,
All right, nice.
it's really heavy.
Well,
You also have a
I was
Bobby
gonna say,
Day sword.
it's got to weigh a lot.
It has to be heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be good. Or
Oh, yeah.
a rolling pin.
Melee weapon can be effective. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like if used properly, yeah, melee weapons can be effective. I mean, in this case with zombies, I just take my blade, go over the head, and if possible, like easier said than done. I hear that it's actually hard to decapitate a person, and I mean, zombies do technically count as people. It used to be people, so they have the same, they have the same bone structure. But yeah, like apparently, like it's harder to do that in real life than it would be as depicted in movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on it depends on the weapon. So there's all kinds of variables about it apparently. So
Where's Tom going to get his weapon?
he probably,
Probably more bottles.
yeah.
I
Let's
would go
see.
in the shed and look for some tools, like heavy duty tools. That's what I would do.
Oh, yeah. And also I'll carry some knives with me. I actually trained myself to throw knives.
Mm.
Yeah. So I imagine it wouldn't be that practical in the in when fighting off zombies because you have to like nail them a certain way, you know. So
Or an axe. Maybe an axe.
yeah, that axe could work. Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see.
Don, I think you'd be the expert with axes since you said you've done axe throwing.
I have. Yeah, we got these places around where like axe throwing is like it's like a everyone recognized like a sport that people are doing. Yeah, like I took my my ex girlfriend to that once, and so I've got some experience with it.
I don't
I-
know if I could ever do axe throwing because I just feel like something could go wrong or I might handle an axe or actually like hit myself with it. So I don't know if I could do axe throwing.
I have seen them bounce back, so yeah, you got to be careful of that.
That's another thing I'm concerned about too. Is that because knowing how sharp they are, I don't want to cut my own head off in that case.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you wear like a shield.
Kind of like what the SWAT teams wear.
Right, SWAT.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna have to get me to do axe throwing, Don. Is I'm gonna have to dress up with the SWAT team, the helmet.
I still have it.
Just to be sure, bulletproof.
Here, I still have it.
Oh, the axe throwing.
Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I know it looks simple, but I just don't know if I can do it.
Should you go angry or should you go happy? Like, go there.
Like angry, like mean it.
Yeah, go angry.
Yeah, that means business right there.
Oh, boy. Grab that axe.
Yeah, and you're a real badass there, Don.
Hell yeah.
It's a little bit
You're in
like
the zone.
like archery too. I've been
Right there with that. He is armed and dangerous.
You know it.
Okay, Dawn's on my team for the apocalypse.
but
And
with
Kate
archery.
is
Yes,
sword.
I'll just be the team idiot. Or
Just
wait,
to,
no,
and full disclosure, this was 2020, so it was during the pandemic. So
Yeah.
I had a face mask.
I think Nick would be more of a hindrance than a help.
Nick Ed.
Bless you, Nick.
You would turn the music on, huh? Wouldn't you? You would turn the jukebox on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get me started.
Yeah, the way I picked up that axe too, here like this.
Tom would just
Dang.
Tom literally would literally be the Ed of our team practically. So I could see him.
No, I think that's you, Nick. I think you're the head of our team.
Yeah,
No,
that's you.
Hey, you're the one who's doing things like eating rotten flesh in Minecraft, and I said you eat contaminated flesh, you become a zombie. So you're the first one to go. Nick.
That reminds
I will tell you
That
what, this
reminds me
dude
that-
has literally like 20 full stacks of
Yep,
rotted flesh right
Wait, well, not only that, wait, Don doesn't know this. Most recently, I didn't know about this, but in Minecraft, I also made the mistake of of eating puffer fish too. I didn't realize they were poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but then after he knew it, he continued.
Yeah, they
That
did.
was an
Yeah.
accident. That was an accident. But what were you saying, Don?
I said they're puffer fish. How could you not know they're poisonous?
I didn't know they were poisonous before that. I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
I would just be the one panicking the whole time.
It's like I tried eating rotten flesh to save myself, but it really didn't seem to help.
Oh my god!
Puffer fish, I can't eat. I just can't eat the puffer fish.
I can't.
Oh, please!
Well,
I only did it for a second, so there's
okay,
no
all right, okay, then we're safe. We're safe.
I was gonna say that's my favorite. Scene. That is my favorite
But,
scene. Out of that
so
one.
here, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this. Where do you think would be the best place to hold up during a zombie apocalypse?
Winchester.
The pub.
Yeah, it would be a pub.
I would be right there.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't-
no, you'd be there just so you could have a drink.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
A drink? No.
Yeah, I mean, I would just go like up north to my family's
Yeah.
vacant lakeside house, and yeah, like it's isolated away from everything, and also with all the fish, endless food supply.
I mean,
And,
if you can escape, if
yeah.
you can drive
If I
there.
can escape, if I can escape from downtown, I mean,
Yeah.
But yeah, and also, hey, I'd be in a better situation than Sean and those guys were at the pub because the only food source they had were pork rinds, and I hate pork rinds. Yeah,
I've never
I
had
cannot.
pork
Well,
I
no,
can.
they had little piece pretzel nuggets too.
Well, yeah, but seriously, I cannot stand pork rinds. I don't like
But-
call me crazy. But,
In the UK, they're called pork scratchings.
pork
Oh, crackle, yeah.
huh.
Pork
I-
But
scratchings.
if it was a
never
bar
heard
here in the States, they would have a full kitchen.
Mm.
So I mean, you'd at least be able to eat for a little
Mhm.
while until the food went bad.
Yeah.
You'll fry up some
Yeah.
Robert,
chicken
just out of
tenders and French fries and bar food.
Robert, just out of curiosity, do they have a
Yeah.
particular name for them, like in Australia in this case, or are they pretty
Yeah.
much all the same?
Pork crackling.
Oh, crackling.
You know what? That's
I call it
actually,
chicharron.
yeah,
Oh,
pork crackling. That actually does sound better than pork rind.
Yeah,
yeah.
Pork rind makes me think of a football for some reason. I don't know why.
I have never etten pork rinds. I don't think I ever will.
I have. I didn't really like them.
The only thing I think of pork rinds nowadays is when it's actually during the credits when Homer ate a whole bag and the Simpsons was eating constantly of pork rinds. It was the one where he was supposed to die in, but he was okay. And he said that he was going to live his life to the fullest, and it's just him sitting and eating pork rinds.
That's just the beginning. There are far more than that. Literally, dude has over 20 full stacks.
My God,
I'm not lying.
that's
Because-
Nick's only food source in Minecraft.
Well, let me ask you this real quick, and I know this is really off topic from the show, but the last time you were there, did you see my my mob farm that I made?
Yes.
Okay, so everything flows down into a chest, and the chest gets filled up. So I made 2 other chests in there to separate weapons and then miscellaneous stuff that drops from the people or the monsters. So I've been going back and forth when the chests fill up, and I've been bringing back all the zombie flesh. There's a lot of zombies that die in that mob farm.
Mm-hmm.
So dude literally has I can't even tell you. He will not run out of anytime soon.
No.
But I will not eat pufferfish anymore. That was enough for me.
Oh, so you learned to not eat pufferfish, but not to eat rotted flesh.
The zombie flesh restores my health.
No, it makes you sick.
Actually, it restores health, but it takes down the amount of time that the health lasts.
Yeah.
So if you ate regular food, your hunger wouldn't go down as quick as it does.
Exactly. As we've been trying to tell you for well over a year now, Nick.
You sure it's been a year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man. Just
Jeremy just commented because Robert sent this in the FearFans chat. Someone like Jeremy doesn't understand.
Yeah, Jeremy, if you're watching, Nick is definitely the first to go in a zombie apocalypse because he keeps eating contaminated flesh in Minecraft. So he's probably going to do this to in real life.
Somebody's going to have to explain this to Jeremy because he doesn't understand because he's never played Minecraft with us.
Oh, Jeremy, it's fun. You got.
No. He didn't say it in the comments. He said it in the FearFans chat.
Oh, okay. Well,
so somebody's going to have to explain that to him.
He's still
right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but let's see. Also,
we need to do an entire episode dedicated to Minecraft. I'm telling you.
Jill, when are you going to start?
I know it's not FearFans, but.
Oh, wait, what were you saying there?
I don't know.
No, I was just asking when's Jill going to start playing Minecraft with us?
Yeah,
Look,
come on, Joe.
He says
I will tell you as an outsider to their I thought, Minecraft is stupid. It's stupid. I am addicted to this game.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too, when Kate introduced it to us. But now I love it.
Mm-hmm. I play it by myself for hours.
Do you?
Oh, damn, Tom. We didn't need to know that.
I didn't say I play with it for hours. I say, listen, I play Minecraft by myself for hours.
No,
if I play with it for hours, then that's my OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
OnlyFans.com/thisistomsworld.
We have a question in the comments.
Yeah.
What type of zombie, in your opinion, is the worst?
The runners.
Yes.
Because
can't deal with them.
Definitely
like
runners.
the T2s in what's it called? We were just talking about it. Zombieland.
Yes,
zombie
like the
like
running
that.
kinds of zombies. Because with the zombies that like are shambling around, obviously we can avoid those much easier. Like,
Yep.
yeah, but the runner ones, the like running, like I'm picturing myself just driving down the street, like a bunch of zombies running up. One gets on the roof and just smashes in my windshield.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like shambling zombies we can handle. The running zombies from like a Dawn of the Dead or a Zombieland, those would be a nightmare.
Mm.
Floaters.
Thing.
Oh,
You
and
don't
also,
have
Because I
to
can't
know.
run.
and also, there's a game that me and Nick love called Left 4 Dead,
Oh,
where
yeah.
where there's all sorts of different kinds of zombies. Like some have different abilities than each other. Like one of them is called a boomer, which is an obese one
Boomer, yep.
that spits bile on you and then attracts other zombies.
By the way, that is not me. I'm
Smoker,
Gen
don't
X,
forget
by
this.
the way.
Don't forget the smokers, which I got to admit, I always like shooting those down a lot because they explode into dust. And although it doesn't primarily affect you, it causes everybody to start coughing up, and I love it.
Yeah,
We should all start playing that game.
yeah, the hunter, those ones that wear the hoodies,
Yep,
they
Hunter.
lunge at you and just claw the hell out of you. Seriously, like they need to continue that franchise. Left 4
We should
Dead
forget-
is amazing.
We
Don't
should all
forget
start
the,
playing that game. It's available on Steam.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And what about also the witch? Which is
Oh
the
my god. And the
witch.
tank.
Yeah, just like the witch of Minecraft.
Yeah, and the tank.
I was gonna say, let's not forget the worst of them all. Yes, the tank.
Oh yeah. In the second game, they introduced the jockeys, the spitters, and the chargers.
Yep.
The spitters, the swallowers, the
Don, do you remember that one time when we played? We had who was that one guy that he wasn't? He was like being an automatic player. Who was that guy that got left behind when we ended the game? What was his name?
Oh yeah. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was either Bill or if it was Lewis. One of those guys. Yeah, like
I
we
thought it
were,
was like Cooper or something. I can't
Cooper.
remember his name, but
or maybe
we were-
Cooper. Maybe Cooper. I don't know.
I
Maybe
just
he was a
remember
cop.
like we were
Yeah.
like so pissed off that he didn't make it.
Yeah, like we were all getting on that. We were getting on the chopper. Yeah, that's
come on.
Yeah, come on, get to the chopper.
yeah. Sometimes it's a chopper. Sometimes it's a boat. Depending on which scenario you're playing on. You know.
Yeah, it was, it was so funny that he coach. That's what his name. Coach was.
Oh,
But
coach.
it's just right behind.
Come on, coach, get to the chopper. Come
We
on.
were like, come on, get to the chopper, and he wouldn't go. Which,
Oh man.
which Don,
Get to the chopper. Come on. You can't. Come on.
Now I'm
speaking of
totally
which,
playing Left 4 Dead after this.
I was gonna say we got. It's been over 2-3 years. We're overdue for playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Well,
We need to play them.
I will say that I have access to my son's library on Steam, and I know that the Left 4 Dead video games are all on there.
Yes, we should do a live
Well-
playing Left 4 Dead. Let's do that.
Yeah,
I just have to learn how to play it. I
Yeah.
do
I
have
was
a
gonna say,
controller.
let's do a live
Okay.
stream for Left 4 Dead.
I'm
That
sure.
would be
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you'll be able to do it, Tom. There's really not much to it. I mean, you just got to familiarize yourself with the weapons and also.
Come on.
Yeah, Tom, just know you got to get to the chopper to win. Come on. Yeah,
Do it. Put your ass into it.
yeah, we seriously should do a Left 4 Dead live
Yes,
stream. That would be
let's
fun.
coordinate. Yes, let's make it happen.
Cool.
Robert,
Yeah.
Kate, if you guys want to play it too. And Jill, hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's a 4-player game.
Where can you download it from?
Steam.
Steam. Okay.
Yes, and it's a game where it's like where you need to have like a teamwork skills to play. You have to focus on saving each other while fighting off zombies.
And you're talking the
It's
first
a
one,
gory
right?
game,
Oh,
but
I think I've
it
seen
is,
it.
There's two games.
it is also pretty gory, but it's a lot of
I thought
fun.
there was more than two.
Well,
No, they've only made two.
they
For
did
the
do a
last
spin-off.
for the last over 15 years, there have been talks about wanting to make a Left 4 Dead 3, but such ideas have never materialized.
Well, they're old enough that they shouldn't be that expensive. I
Yeah,
would think.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'll even look it up right now, see
This-
like if there's any new updates.
yeah. The second
Like-
game came out in 2009.
$15.
I
$10.
remember like when it used to be on billboards, like
Yeah.
when,
Yeah,
and I'll be completely honest with you guys. I remember not only did I used to see those on billboards on the highway, but more importantly, I even still remember because again I was only like 16 years old. I think what the hell is Left 4 Dead 2? I thought it was a movie or a TV show. Now I realize it was a game.
He's like, "What's Left 4 Dead 2? I never saw one. What the hell?"
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm thinking, I never saw Left 4 Dead 1. Where the hell is the first one?
Yeah,
Well, they can possibly make a movie or a show out of it, like they did The Last of Us and some
oh
other
yeah,
ones.
I can actually see that. Yes,
Actually, guys, there is somewhat of a third one. Turns
there
out,
is.
yeah, Back 4
Blood.
Blood, which came out back in 2021.
Yes, that's right.
It's a
I
spiritual.
remember watching Tommy play those games, like the Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm
When he used to come here, and he was in this very room playing it
I'm
on
gonna
that
check to
TV.
see if that's also on
Aw.
Steam. It should be.
Yeah,
Long ago.
we totally got to play it. Yeah, there's got to be. Would we be able
Yep.
to do it through this streaming network right here? The MVX.
I would think so. I mean, you're playing it on your computer, right?
Yeah.
So it would just be a share screen thing, and then our voices would come through here, and you
Yep.
just have that be the only screen up there, the game itself.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's the other thing too, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but like even if
Well, you know
I
what?
did some live streams where because I have OBS Studio and because I also have a green screen, like if let's just say if like just one of us
I
was
have
playing
OBS
the camera,
too. Everybody can. It's free.
yeah, well, not only is it free, I added that effect where the game is playing behind me while I'm playing it myself. So but anyways, yeah. I just looked it up, and yep, Back 4 Blood is also on Steam.
So how much are Left 4 Dead 1 and 2?
How much was it, Don?
Oh, I thought you were looking at it.
No, I was looking for Back 4 Blood.
Well, just look up Left 4 Dead.
All right.
Here, I'm looking it up right now. Here.
I got
Oh,
it.
there's a sale.
I
Wait,
gotta
wait.
tell you how to search for things.
Okay,
Oh, wait, there's a sale right now. There's a sale, 80% off. You can get it for $2.
yeah,
Hey,
$2. So
oh,
get
wait,
it
wait.
now while you still can.
Oh no, wait, $3 for the both games.
Okay.
Damn. How about
Okay.
that?
Oh, and you know what? What I'm at? I'll tell you what.
Oh my god.
I'm actually going to buy Back 4 Blood now because also that is currently on. It's also on a discount right now. It's only $6 to get, so I'm going to buy it now.
So not less than $10, you can get all three of them.
Well, that's a good deal. But here's something I wanted to mention about the movie. That Italian restaurant that Shaun was supposed to have set up a reservation for. That restaurant's called. The name was Fulci, and guess what? That's a reference to, Nick.
Really,
Yeah, guess what that references?
Nick Fulci.
Lucio Fulci.
Yep. Who made this?
Yeah, I thought that. I mean, it just. I couldn't think of the first, but then it just came back immediately.
Yeah, but Tom, this movie's no joke. Yeah, seriously, the back of this shows zombies ripping apart a woman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
It is. Well, hey, it is Italian, so Italians don't really mess around when it comes to horror.
that's
Hey,
right.
listen,
They make some of the
let me tell you-
glorious movies ever.
Hey, forget about it. Forget about it.
Hey, Don, a quick question. I don't know if you know the answer to this because I'm gonna since I'm making the purchase now.
Right?
52.
You know anything about what Blood Deluxe or Blood Ultimate is? You know anything about that?
Blood what?
Blood Deluxe, like Deluxe and Ultimate. You know,
I
different
don't
types
think
of.
I don't think I saw. Why is that listed on Steam?
Yeah, it is because you can get Back 4 Blood for just $6, the Deluxe for $9, and Ultimate
That's
just for an
fancy.
additional 10.
Yeah. But well, Thomas, it's funny you should say that because that movie Zombie is regarded as a video nasty in the UK.
Yeah, which it got itself banned in the UK as a result, but that just only made it more famous.
Yep. Yeah, it's there's some like iconic scenes in there, like the zombie versus shark scene, the splinter going into the eye.
Oh god.
Yeah, what else? Oh, and also the crazy finale where they're just fighting off the undead with Molotov cocktails.
Huh.
Yeah, and the music in that zombie is just chilling.
It's
Absolutely
great.
chilling.
And the guy that I don't know if you know this. I got to send this to you. Speaking of which, the guy Fabio, I can't remember his last name, but he's still alive today for stars, and he performs that music. He and his band perform that music like at actual concerts. And I saw a clip of the group performing the theme song for Zombie.
Yeah,
and I thought it was no surprise as they're playing it. Behind them is a screen playing certain scenes from Zombie. It was really well done.
It
Wow.
sure was. I mean, Oh, and also another iconic moment where this zombie on the cover rises up from a grave and just for like 30 seconds until he finally attacks the woman who is frozen in terror. And I just kept wanting to scream at the screen, "Run!"
You're like, the hell are you doing?
Ran, me,
Yeah, it's like
ran.
why doesn't?
Yeah.
I was thinking, why doesn't she run? But no, instead she just gets her neck torn out from that thing.
That's
I'm always screaming at the movie, like, run! What are you doing?
I just gotta say, just the way out Tom's, I just have to say that's nasty.
That's nasty.
Nasty.
It's just about as nasty as what they did when they how did they kill that zombie?
That's right.
Yeah, it's the kind of movie that's just so graphic. It has to be seen to be believed.
It's definitely one of my favorites out there.
But it's
I
good.
still remember watching that for the first time when I was like 16 years old.
Oh,
It was really
Are you okay, Tom?
Yeah, I am.
Wait, what's going on with Tom? Wait,
Nothing.
what's
I
going on?
don't
I just
know.
want to see what the hell's going on with
He's
Tom.
having some issues.
He's got the giggles.
Well, I
Get the
always
giggles out.
Hey, wait a minute. That just makes me wonder. I get the giggles all the time. How can you guys
Yeah.
never check up on me? Come on.
No, I can't. I can't explain it.
Yep, you're on your
Okay.
own.
You go back and watch. You go back and watch this, and
Yeah, you'll hear
okay,
it.
go back like 5 minutes before I started laughing, and then you'll figure it out.
How do you
Alright.
guys feel about, because it's British film, about doing a British quiz? So like if I give you some British words and you
British.
guys give me the American
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
version
that
of
stuff,
it.
yeah.
Okay, I have a list. These are just common everyday words that we would use. What's up, Nick?
No. Just the comment there. Saying
Oh.
don't respond to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a do I need to get rid of that person?
It's all right. I think we're fine.
Okay.
We're okay.
Is
Okay,
it on
so
Facebook? Okay.
yeah. So what's your quiz?
So, what? Tom's just left. That's just rude.
Of course you would.
Yeah, come on.
Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
I just realized something. I mean, because I'm gonna get the Ultimate Edition for Back for Blood. I am so getting it right now. I'm so glad I am, because get this, it's 90% off, only $10. The original price for Back for Blood is $100. So if you guys get this, if you guys want to also get the newest edition, I would suggest you get it as soon as you possibly can while it's still cheap.
For sure.
I'm
What's
doing
it
that
called
right
now?
now.
Back for
It's
Blood.
Back for Blood.
Back
It's
for
on
Blood.
Steam.
Okay. Now Tom's back. We can start the quiz.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hold it up. I figured I'd miss a couple.
Come on, Tom. Come on.
Come on, you got to. Come on.
So, for example, if I say biscuit, then you guys would say like cookie, because that's like the
Cookie.
American equivalent.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Well, biscuit is a different thing here. That's like
Yes,
something
I
Not
know.
Pillsbury.
But like our biscuit.
Biscuit there is like a scone.
Yeah, your biscuits are like scones, which is just weird.
Ah,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's weird, but it's not weird to call a cookie a biscuit.
Exactly.
Yeah, because cookies are soft. Biscuits are hard, and you can break them and dip them in tea.
They
And
just snack
you
on.
know,
Cookies
Yeah.
can be hard. I mean, Oreos are not biscuits.
you said it was hard.
They're cookies. It says it right on the package.
anyway,
Let's move on.
All right.
so what about
Shift the
porridge?
That's
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
That's good. Also, it can mean if you're in jail, you're doing porridge.
Prison?
Jail.
Wait,
Huh.
doing porridge. Okay.
well, that sounds sexual. That's
Mm.
Everything sounds sexual to you, Tom.
not everything.
Oh, yeah.
What about
Well, there's
torch?
pickles. Oh wait, no pickles. Do sound
Torch. A flashlight.
Flashlight.
Yeah, see,
Flashlight,
Jill's
yeah.
on it. Jill's
No,
ahead.
no, but a torch here would be the things that the people in medieval times had, where it was like a stick of
pitchfork.
wood,
Well, it is
flame on it.
UK, medieval. We're
Like
I
case
suppose-
in point, in Minecraft, there's a difference between a lantern and a torch,
yeah,
and there are no flashlights.
Torch.
torch. You
Torch.
see?
Torch is a piece of wood with a flame on it.
What about courgette?
Courgette.
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 You eat
Um,
it.
hey, what's up, Braxton? Braxton's in the chat.
Oh, Braxton, nice. Hey,
Can
man.
you explain what it is that I'm eating?
It's long and green, but it's not a pickle.
Pickle!
Pickle.
Cucumber? Zucchini?
Yeah,
Cucumber.
it's a zucchini.
Oh,
Okay.
zucchini.
Well, I mean,
yes.
pickles are.
Squash.
Well, I should have still been correct because pickles are a type of cucumber.
Right,
Yeah,
but there's some pickles that are not that like gherkins.
Yeah.
They're this big.
Yeah, so it's
But
courgette.
it's like a squash.
What about aubergine?
What is that?
That sounds like a lubricant.
Purple.
Describe it.
It's
Apple?
purple, and you eat it.
It sounds like a lubricant.
Yeah. So for those of you just joining, yeah, like Kate is coming up with has got this
Aubergine.
quiz where she gives us like these phrases commonly used in the UK and what it would be equivalent to in America. So yeah, just so there's no confusion for those just joining.
Can you describe what the food was again?
So an aubergine is a vegetable and it's purple. It's quite similar to a courgette,
Oh,
I guess.
Which I don't know what that is.
Oh, eggplant.
Yes, an eggplant.
oh,
I don't know why you call it an eggplant.
Bouillon.
Yeah. Okay.
Italian word for eggplant.
What about quid? Like, have you got 10 quid, 20 quid?
$1?
dollar
Money?
Yeah, it's like when you say buck or bucks. Quid,
Ah,
Okay, makes
like
sense.
a slang
Hey,
word.
man, you got a buck?
Okay.
What do you mean?
I did
Yeah.
hear that
My
expression.
my grandfather always used to say, "Hey, give me a buck."
Yeah, I actually did hear that expression from a game that takes place in the UK. What was it? It was released. It was released on the PS3. It was a released title. It was what was it?
hey,
It was called.
Braxton.
Actually, I forgot to
No, wait. It was
Also,
called. I remember now. It was called Resistance: Fall of Man. Yeah, like a guy made a comment saying, "I'm out 20 quid," and I'm thinking, wait, what does quid mean?
I forgot.
Quid pro quo.
Forgot to finish the rest of the joke. When my grandfather used to say "buck" all the time, I used to always do that to him, and he would always give a funny response. When I go up and I say, "Hey, give me a buck," you go, "Give you a buck." Buck in the head.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
You might hear it like people talking, like they would say, "You got a quid, mate? You got 5 quid? Don't worry, tenner." Or like, yeah, you say 10, tenner, 20, yeah.
Quid.
Okay.
Quid.
Squid reminds me of squid for some reason.
Yeah.
So I keep picturing the squid. Squidward.
That's what. that was pretty good.
Oh yes, Braxton. I have heard of that expression.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it means something. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah, I will tell you what it
You
means.
know what?
Where they at? Here.
We actually had an investigator from
This
the UK.
is what
We
that
had
is.
an investigator. I was going to say, we
Yeah.
actually did have an investigator from the UK at one of our ghost conferences several years ago.
Mhm.
And obviously, not surprisingly, he used that term.
Well,
And he
Yeah.
knew it was obviously a different meaning here.
they don't say I'm going to go out and smoke whatever. They say I'm going to go out and blow up, which
Yeah.
is even worse.
Oh my god.
I don't think we say blow. I'm just like, I'm going to have.
No, I've heard I'm going to go out and blow up. You know, and I'm not going to say the word, but you know.
Yeah, because I was
offensive.
I almost did, but I don't want to cause any controversy.
Well, I came even closer.
Yeah, but we're talking British words, so it's okay to say it if you're
Yeah,
saying
but
it in that
unfortunately,
terminology.
it's YouTube though.
It's okay. What about a fizzy drink?
Soda.
Soda.
Yeah, soda. Fizzy
All right.
drink.
Soft drink.
We have that like different words for that here in America. Some people say
Pop.
some people say pop, some people say soda, some people say soft drink. Yeah.
Some
Okay.
people say soda pop.
Soda
But even
pop.
here in Pennsylvania, it varies depending on where you are in Pennsylvania. Some people say pop. Some people don't even pronounce it pop. They say pop.
Yeah.
And these are the same people that don't call me Tom. They call me Tom.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention this when you explain what quid was. Sometimes people like use different words here in America, and depending on where you are. Like here when we say we want, do you have any singles? We mean like $1 bills, right? I tried using that during my orientation.
Nick does them on his own.
I said that I asked this question during my when I was going to WKU for the first time, to check the place out. When I was a senior in college, because. And like they figured out if that was the school I wanted to go to, and then when when I wanted to get something from the vending machine, I went to the counter and said, "Hey, do you have any singles?" And they looked at me like confused, and I said, like $1 bills. And they're like, "Oh, ones. Okay, yeah, we have those." So
Ones.
depending on
Yeah.
where you're at, it's different.
Well, listen, we don't really know who's got a relationship and who doesn't. So
Yeah, we have singles. You're single, you're married. There's lots of singles.
right.
That's so funny. What about a sweet?
Candy?
Candy.
Yeah.
Candy.
Oh,
Oh,
candy.
Nick was on that. Crisps.
Chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
Chips.
Chips.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I'm really on this somehow.
I know, right? Tap.
How do I know this stuff?
Tap.
Beer.
Beer.
Oh, that should
No.
have been Tom's answer right there. What the hell, Tom?
No,
What is
no,
it?
I know
A
that's
water?
not what they call beer.
No, tap.
Oh, shoot.
What exactly is it?
Okay, put in a sentence.
Oh,
It's like, can you
it's
turn
right,
the tap
Tom.
on or turn the tap off?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
sinks?
The water?
water.
It's like
Faucet.
the faucet. You
A
would say
faucet?
the faucet.
Okay,
Oh, water
okay.
faucet.
Tap on, turn the tap
Well,
on.
Okay,
so
tap
the
water.
water that comes out of the pipes into
The
your
tap water. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like
the
the actual
faucet.
pipe, the faucet. We call
Yeah.
it a tap here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh, remember to.
I mean, we do call it
Tap
tap
off.
water here.
Yeah, tap water.
But
yeah,
we
that's
don't call
weird. But you don't call it.
the
Yeah.
device. We don't
But no,
call
it's a
it
faucet.
tap. We call it faucet.
Yeah, that's so weird. Why isn't it faucet water?
I have no idea.
Because that just sounds nasty.
Good.
I mean, not the tap water sounds all that great. I mean, hell, when I was a kid, we drank from the hose outside. You know.
What hose? Who said you could do that? I'm just kidding.
You know, you were there.
Wait,
No.
I'm
who's
kidding.
who's Philip? I don't know anybody named Philip.
I don't know
What,
who
what is
Philip
what is
is.
Philip? What has Philip ever done to you, Billy?
Who's Phil?
From the movie.
I know.
Oh, in the
From the movie. Sean
Yes,
stepfather.
I'll say it again.
I was
Take
just,
car, go to mom's, kill
Investigator.
Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice
No,
cold
it's funny.
one,
I was
and
just
wait for all
recently-
this to blow over. How's that for a spicy fried cold?
Get your shit together.
It's
Yeah.
funny. I was just watching. I was just reaching out to an investigator named Philip earlier today. Hopefully, it's not that Philip because I love that Philip.
Uh-oh, Philip, you better run.
At least see, I would.
Listen, Nick is about to reach for you. You better run.
Yeah,
You know, you're going to be the next subject on his OnlyFans.
Breathe, Nick. Breathe.
I finally had a wheeze, just like Tom.
Oh no.
You sound like Muttley.
Like who?
Oh,
How
goodness.
do you know about Muttley? That is so far beyond your time.
I used to watch it.
See,
when I was
Braxton.
little. Catch the pigeon.
Braxton got my joke.
Who's
Oh,
my
Braxton.
God, you
got? I
just
can't remember.
surprised me.
Yeah, he was in Hot Fuzz, Billy, yes. Oh, yeah, Braxton.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't those things beyond her time. That's wow. They were part of the Laugh Olympics on Hanna-Barbera.
And also Top
Oh,
Cat,
Oh, what? Oh, I
Wacky
see.
Races,
Top hat?
Top Cat.
Hat.
Oh.
Top
I
cat.
remember the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to
Oh,
love.
yeah.
Kung Fu Louie.
You know?
Yeah,
But she brought up Catch That Pigeon, which is that astounded me.
yeah.
Let's
The
see.
pigeon.
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
I also did learn a few British expressions, like when watching all those James Bond movies as a kid. Like I learned that let's see, loo means the
Yeah.
restroom.
That was my
Toilet.
next one. The
Toilet.
loo. The loo is the
Toilet.
toilet.
Yes.
Yeah. Need to go to the loo.
Or if you were this guy, it's the Thunderbox.
No, Robert would say Dunny, right?
Or is that too?
Dunny.
Now Nick's nicking off.
Oh, he has to use the loo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's going to use the Thunderbox. I know that. I can hear that grumble.
Don't we? But okay, here we call it the John, not the Lou.
Some people, yeah, there are people who call it that, yeah. But I personally
Like, I
don't
go
know.
to the
I
John.
personally don't know anybody who calls it that, but that term is out there in
No.
America.
I call it the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I call it restroom. Sometimes I call it bathroom. Yeah.
Sometimes we
Hey.
also have an expression if
Listen,
we don't.
where's your shitter at?
Yeah, like
I will never call it that.
Oh.
and sometimes we use an expression if we don't want to like be embarrassed. So we're like, "Oh, I just need to go and see a man about a dog," or "I need to see a man
Not
about
a
a
man
horse."
about a horse.
Yeah.
I say I need to powder my nose.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
the
one.
girls'
Yeah.
restroom.
Yeah, Bill makes a good point. Monty Python is among the most legendary of
Yeah.
all, like as far as British comedy.
100%. The Holy Grail, Life of Brian.
Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
What have I missed?
A lot.
Lots.
Too much.
Everything.
Yeah.
The entirety of the world.
Donald
I
Trump
love-
stopped by.
Well,
I just stopped by just to talk to Nick. I
Yep.
wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, you said I went
Oh,
to see
no.
Nick, but he wasn't here,
Billy,
so moving
no,
on
no,
There
now.
we go.
I was hoping originally.
Billy, what about Blackadder, Billy? You forgot Blackadder.
Yeah,
That was another
Blackadder.
good one.
Oh,
I got a
damn it,
little
I was
special
expecting
friend here. He
Sylvester
wants to talk to
Stallone
him.
talk
He
to
wanted to say something. You know what, Nick? I mean, what the hell are you getting up for? I mean, you're on a live phone, and
Point first at the porcelain.
fancy lights on, and I mean,
Hey, you know what?
We still have a comment on the
I
screen.
was expecting
Oh, we do.
Sylvester Stallone
Oh,
to talk to me. What happened?
sorry,
What's he
we
gonna
go
do?
way off topic. We're
We're off
That
topic.
includes the
When
rest
is
of
there been a show where we
it.
never
Long
get on?
drop. Huh. Interesting.
Thunderbox.
long
Oh my
drop.
God, guys!
Well, the
Just
long distance
speaking
is
of
the
which-
one that just
Speaking
down
of
into the
which,
hole.
What, Nick?
all this talk like what Billy said about Philip, my investigator friend, because I see that your broadcast on my personal page too, Tom. I'm sorry, Don.
Yep.
Philip is watching.
Oh, nice.
What's up,
Hi,
Phil?
Philip.
Hey, Philip.
Yeah,
One of
it's
the-
Long
he's
drop
actually,
is
it's
wait a
one of
minute.
the
Is the
Luke-
long drop like an outhouse that has a really deep hole?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Huh. I guess that makes sense.
Like those
Wow.
composting type ones.
interesting.
Imagine the backsplash.
Oh, God.
the back.
That's why the
Yeah.
long drop.
Thanks for that.
It doesn't get back up.
Oh, yeah. I loved Austin Powers movies when I was a kid. I did. I absolutely loved
Oh,
Austin.
about
Mr.
you?
Bean.
How about
Conglomerate.
Yeah.
So
I recently
good.
showed Nick that clip of Dr. Evil in what was it? The Spy Who Shagged Me, in the opening scene where he was in that what was it, Jerry Springer? Yeah, that was hilarious.
How
Yeah.
about you?
How
How
about
about
no?
no?
But Mr. Bean. Oh, he's such a
You got
legend.
freaking sharks with
Oh,
freaking
yeah,
lasers on
yeah.
their freaking heads.
Scatty down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like-
wait a minute. The difference is, though, Don, Tom, is that they hold a week dedicated to you because you're the most interesting man in the YouTube world.
Yeah. And
Great honesty, my friend.
I just love how in Goldmember, like Mike Myers just went all out, just playing 4 different characters in one film.
Yeah.
He did an Eddie Murphy. That's
Yeah.
what he did.
Oh man, I remember those
Yeah,
days.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch.
Shall we shag now or shag later?
That's right. You're Faja. You're Faja.
Faja.
Mm.
Hello, Maja. Hello, Faja. Oh wait, that was a deleted scene. Never mind. There was also that one scene that I thought was really repulsive. Is where there was a scene where they fed that guy to the sharks with a laser beam, and the water got bloody, and then all the people started vomiting one by one, and then, oh my god, that was a deleted scene. You don't see that in actual
Yeah.
in the final
You
cut.
Like a baby.
I remember it was around the time. So we had Austin Powers, and I feel like you guys had Jackass.
Yeah, we did.
It was like I couldn't watch Jackass. That was way too.
Oh
Much.
yeah,
Hi, I'm Steve-O, and this is Jackass.
there was.
Yeah.
It's like as far as Jackass goes, I will say this. I know that what they do is meant to be comical. Some of it is funny, but then there's like this gross out stuff that really gets you. Yeah.
Hi,
Remember
I'm
the
Johnny
frog
Knoxville, and this is
baby?
Nut Crunch Punch.
And
Or whatever.
but I will say
Yeah.
this: I like the golf course air horn prank that they do. Like when someone tees off, like they play an air horn.
They've done
That
a lot
was
of
funny. That was funny.
They have done a lot of funny stuff. I will give
Yeah.
them that. Wow, my microphone is starting to blink. I got to switch it over to my other one.
But then there's some stuff where it's like, what the hell? Where they throw a beehive inside of a limo when the guys were in. Oh my god.
Crazy.
Or the snakes with Bam.
Oh my god.
No,
I feel like we were on different levels across the pond. Like,
He also played 2 characters in So I Married. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. And like, the one recent dual role that I loved was Jim Carrey in Sonic 3.
Oh yeah, I love the Sonic films. Like Jim Carrey is so perfect as Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
is
can you guys?
so good.
He is.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right, cool. I switched microphones because I got two, and
Oh, nice.
Good, we can hear your wheezing even better then.
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
feels like I have asthma. Stop it.
Ow.
Man.
It's not healthy.
We're hearing your wheezing too, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm starting to become just like Tom. All I gotta say about that is, well,
well,
Oh,
only
I
I,
did-
I have about 30 years, or about 30 years. Of,
Yes.
years.
Right. Why are we suddenly bringing up the
The Grinch.
Grinch? It's not.
hey, that
Hey,
should
it's
be
not.
me because
It's
I'm
not.
all
Jim
green right
Carrey.
here.
No, it's not Christmas time yet.
But I am green over here with all the green around me.
Yep.
I
yeah,
really
so
like the Sonic films though.
Yeah.
I think they're really good.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
agree.
seen a single one of them.
They're really
Neither
good. You
have
would
I.
like it,
Neither
Tom.
have I.
You would like it.
I mean,
I have not seen them either.
I did love Jim Carrey up to a certain point because
You'll
he was
love
one of
him
he
with
was one of those
He
actors
is good.
that
He's good in
inserted
it.
himself politically and everything, and it was like,
Yes, Billy, I remember that scene. That was gross.
you talking about a video from Nick's OnlyFans or
No. He's Austin Powers.
Deleted scene.
Yeah. Oh God, Braxton, I remember that one from Jackass. Oh God.
Yeah.
I've never really seen much of the Jackass movies, honestly.
No, Jackass was actually funny. The only thing was like the tragedy that happened with Ryan Dunn,
Yes, I remember that.
the accident that he had. But I mean, that wasn't on camera or anything like that. That was just hanging out and getting drunk, basically. And he slammed his car into what was it, a wall, I think, right?
Yeah. It's like yes, like people shouldn't drink and drive, but at the same time, it's just tragic. Someone that young, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but he was very talented. I think he was the one that fought. Was he the one that fought Butterbean? That big guy boxer.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite pranks that he was part of.
Oh my
That they just hide around the corner with a big hand. And they just say, "Hey, high five!" Boom.
Yeah.
that was one of the funniest bits in Jackass 3.
Yeah, Ryan Dunn was funny, man. It's a shame he had to go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Bam Margera because like that was
Oh, he's had a hell of a life.
that was his best friend.
He's actually Bam is from not far from Philly. Really,
I think you're
he's
right.
from Westchester, or Chester. I think it was a Chester or Westchester, but either way, it's not that far. He's probably his house that he grew up in is probably about like 2 hours away from my house.
Yeah. And yes, that's true, Billy. He was fired from Jackass because he was in rehab. Yeah, like Ryan, Bam Margera was never the same after Ryan Dunn died. You know, I mean, I do sympathize with the guy. Like,
I mean, he got bad with the drugs and everything, but he put on some weight too.
yeah, that he did. I've seen recent photos of him. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's part of the recovery process because I mean,
Yeah.
you're starting to eat again and everything like that. But Bam was cool. I like Bam. He had his own show on MTV.
Viva La Bam. Yes.
Yeah, and that was awesome. The way he messed with his parents, oh my god, that was hysterical.
Oh yeah, that alligator prank. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Like he brought that one heavyset guy from Jackass in, and he filled in for his dad Phil.
Oh
And he was like laying in the bed with his mom and everything.
Oh my god, that was disturbing and funny at the same time. Oh my god.
I have a question because we're talking about pubs, beer, drinking. So, if I wanted to order some beer in the States in a pub, do you say like a pint, please, or half a pint?
No, you would either say a bottle or a draft, and if they have options on the size of the draft, they'll let you know.
Right.
Whether like
Okay.
16 ounce, 20 ounce, whatever.
Yeah. If I
You
were
could say a pint. You could
Yeah.
say a pint.
like they ask you what you want. Sometimes I'll say something like a Heineken. Sometimes I'll say I want a Bud Light. They usually just give you out in bottles instead of glass. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But if you ask for a draft, chances are you're just going to get a pint glass.
Okay.
The house draft.
Yeah. So like if you say, let me get a Miller Lite draft, they'll give you like a pint glass with a Miller Lite in it.
Because
Or if
I
you
feel
say
like
Miller Lite bottle, you'll get a bottle.
because I feel like
Mhm.
bottles are more like drinking at home, whereas like if you're going to go to a pub, it's like 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a pint of beer, like, and
Yeah.
you
Well,
choose which one.
that's the other use for tap. Like they'll
Mm,
take what's on tap. They'll pour the health what's on tap. Yeah.
And of course,
yeah.
when you said tap, that was where my mind went, but I didn't say that
Mm.
because I'm not trying to seem like an alcoholic. Far
What?
be it for me to be an
What?
alcoholic.
What? You an alcoholic? Never.
No.
I think like for us, a lot of times we order like the bottle so that it has to be open there and it's not
Right.
poured
Yeah.
in an open glass. So when
Mm,
times changed, we started getting the bottles that are sealed,
Right.
and you can see what's happening.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah,
mm,
because
I mean,
I have told one of my cousins like before she was going to college, and this was like a few years back. Like because I was in a frat. I know all about what goes on in colleges. I've been to the parties and all that. And I told her, I told her, people will encourage you to drink, but you don't always have to. If you do reject a drink once in a like, there's no shame in it. But always, like, open your own drinks, prepare your own
Never.
drink, don't ever accept an
mm.
open drink from anybody.
well, yeah, in the
Mm.
college, because he definitely was. But
Don't leave your drink.
Yes,
in
don't
a
leave drinks
bar,
unattended. Yes,
in a
yes.
bar, I'm more prone to get the stuff on tap because, well, one, it's cheaper, but it also tastes fresher than something out of a bottle. But there are some bars that do not thoroughly clean their pipes out from
Ew.
yeah, and you can taste it when you have that draft
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
and like as soon as I taste that, I give it back to him. I say, no, give me a bottle. I said, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
And from
Yeah.
that point on, I'll just drink from a bottle. But like if I have the option and it tastes fresh enough with that.
Right. Yeah. Hey, don't need to worry about that, Billy. I only drink socially and just 1 or 2 beers at most.
Or maybe
Tom,
they.
That might be
Wait a
where
minute.
Danny
What do you mean these people?
these people.
Wait, what? Who said we?
What the hell is he
No,
He
talking
the
said,
about?
Don,
people.
don't let those people turn you. What are you trying to say?
What?
No,
Wait,
people when you're out.
Oh, okay.
oh, like people in
We're
general.
gonna go to
I think
scrap, man.
I think he's referring to just people in general. He's not referring to
Okay.
anybody specific.
Don't
I just want to say what
you,
Tom
man.
just said in the chat here. See, in Ohio, we had
I'm
drive-through
kidding.
liquor stores, and we would order a pint. That's what Tom McNicholas said.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm kidding with you, Billy. Dog.
Yeah, I know. We're just trolling. All right. Well, I guess I don't know what more to say about the movie except it's incredible. If you have not seen it, you're missing out. It's funny. It's shocking at the same time. It's you need to
They
see.
have to watch
I
it.
can't help but think of every time I hear that song by Queen, I immediately think of that when they were like hitting the bar zombie to the beat with the pool stick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. You have to watch it. Definitely.
Yeah, when I hear that song, I'm thinking about either that scene or also the trailer that I watched years ago for Hardcore Henry.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Well, Tom, you should think about if the Danny Boy song was made for the drinks. What's the pipes? The pipes? Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling.
The pipes are calling.
Boy.
Now, if the pipes haven't been cleaned out, the pipes will be calling.
Well, they might be. You'd never know.
Yeah.
It could be a hidden message.
That
It
could be,
might be
there.
millennial.
that could be a hidden message, laddie.
You
Yeah.
never know.
I've had a good St.
Right.
Patrick's Day, except all the pubs were filled. God, now I can't have my shepherd's pie until tomorrow. I don't have I got to have my shepherd's
You know
pie
what?
boil.
I
You
wanted
should have a
to do that quote from Leprechaun
Guinness pie.
right now.
A Guinness pie better.
There once was a man from Madras. His
Have
balls were made out of fine brass.
Have you guys ever watched Derry Girls on Netflix?
Oh, I have.
I don't think so.
It's a comedy series that's set in the 90s about a group of girls growing up in Derry in Ireland. You just have to watch it for their accents. I love listening to their accents, and it's so funny and it's so realistic. You have to watch it. It's called Derry Girls. So good.
I gotta check that out.
Irish
That'd be
series.
like the Outlander series. You have to really watch it from the beginning to figure
Yeah.
out what the hell they're saying.
Yeah, but I love it. I love the accent, especially Derry.
I'll
The
have to look
Derry
it up.
accent.
I'm looking up
Awesome.
for Netflix right now. I'm trying to figure.
Yeah. So good.
Oh, it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll save it to my.
Also about Man from Madras, whose balls were made out of fine brass. So in stormy weather, both would clang together, and sparks would shoot out.
That's Okay, you missed last week. That was from Leprechaun 3.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Warwick Davis said that. That's like one of it. That's like his favorite line from the movie. In fact, Leprechaun 3 is his favorite out of the franchise.
Although one should be his favorite because Jennifer Aniston was in that.
Yeah.
Rachel.
All right. Oh man. So wait. Last week's weekend storms did some damage, but down here, but not too much. Oh, okay. Well, not. Hopefully, it wasn't. Yeah, storms we have like my friend, Dead Souls. She was telling me about how there was a tornado warning, hitting her, but thankfully she and her family were not in the path of it. So
Which also brings. Wait, go ahead, Don. Go on.
But so I've kept in touch with her. She's all right. So that tornado did miss them. So that's good.
Good.
Which that brings up something else that I wanted to make an announcement for, before we end the show tonight. And I think it's I don't know if you guys read my post earlier, but it's kind of a very strange coincidence that we have this tornado outbreak for several days because today is literally 100 years ago. Today is the anniversary of the deadliest single tornado in U.S. history. Not as bad as these tornadoes we've had for the last few days are bad. None of them are equal to the tri-state tornado of March 18th, 1925. And because of this anniversary, and you guys I know some of you guys know this already, but Nick Files is briefly making a comeback to commemorate this very important event. So as soon as I get off here, I actually got to get back to work on the slideshow, so I have it ready for tomorrow afternoon. But I'm going to be going into full deep detail, and of course, I said to everyone in the chat, you guys are all welcome to join the show. Obviously, it's tomorrow at about 4:00 my CST.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
that's good.
I just want to also point out, although like this show, many others, we often usually joke around a lot because I'm talking about not only that something that's interesting, but also that it's kind of a sad, it's a pretty sad story too. This show probably is going to be a lot more serious because, it's, again, we're talking about the deadliest single tornado.
So I couldn't come on and say kind of like joking around stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we still can every now and then, but I definitely want to keep the serious tone to it. But
right,
man, I'm so crushed right now. I'm just going to throw. I just recently discovered this, but in Southern Illinois, which is where the worst of this tornado hits, they've had a commemorative event down in Murfreesboro, which was one of the hardest hit towns, and I found out it's probably happening right now as we speak. They're having a paranormal investigation in New Harmony, Indiana, in one of the few structures that's said to be haunted. In one of the structures that's said to be haunted that has connections with the 1925 tri-state tornado.
By the way, you mispronounced it. It's Illinois.
No, it is not Illinois.
You're not French. The S isn't silent.
Huh?
You're not French. The S isn't silent.
No, the S is silent.
It is.
Illinois.
Yeah. All right, finally.
Noise, Illinois.
No, you're from California. You should know better.
I still say it that way.
I mean, that's just as bad as these people from Arkansas.
Just don't use the term. Just don't use the term Willis Tower to any Chicago.
Nope. No Willis. No Willis. It's forever Sears.
Sears Tower. That's what it is.
And if you
do
come out here and you say it wrong, we're gonna find you.
Yeah. It's like like people have asked me so people in Chicago make a big deal. Is that really that people is there really that big of a deal calling it Willis Tower? I'm like, it would be if you said it here.
Yeah.
I would basically say you better make sure it's right because I like to call myself the enforcer for the
The
Sears
Willis
Tower.
Tower
If you say it wrong,
Illinois.
if you say
Or,
and that too, if you say it wrong, you're gonna have to answer.
or
You're gonna
if
have, you're gonna
you
have to answer it to me.
or if you have ketchup on your hot dogs,
Oh yeah, like yeah,
No,
that's the one
no
Chicago
ketchup.
norm that I
no
always
ketchup.
violate. Ever since I was little, I've always loved ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, but they laugh at you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, gotta be
I'll eat
Ever had
mustard.
butter on
I'll
the
eat ketchup and
popcorn?
onions on my hot dog. I don't care.
Well, the next time we go to a hot dog place, Don, all I'm just gonna say is don't say I didn't warn you. If you do that and everybody laughs, I'm not saving you.
Nobody
You're
ever
on
makes,
your own
nobody
for
ever
that.
makes a big deal out of me doing it though. Like not one time have I ever had somebody here in Chicago say, "What is wrong with you having ketchup on a hot dog?" Nobody ever
There's
did.
a famous.
There's
I
nothing
do.
wrong with
There
having
actually
ketchup
is a
and
hot
mustard
dog.
on a hot dog.
There is a hot dog place that I've gone
And
to where
pickles and
they
relish.
actually.
Oh,
There is a
relish
hot
is
dog.
great.
There is a hot dog place I've gone to where they will laugh at you if you say it. So again, if that happens, Don, I'm not saving you. You're on your own.
Thank you.
You ever
I'd
had
be
butter
eating it
on the
with the
popcorn?
mustard.
It's so friggin' good.
All right. Well, I think that'll be it for this edition of the Fear Fans podcast. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. And I'll let you guys know what we're going to be covering on next. There are a few choices, one of which being.
And this was about Shaun of the Dead.
This.
Oh yeah, I love the others. That's my favorite
The
horror
others,
film. I
yeah.
think
Yeah. This is one
Others,
option.
one of my favorites.
Yes. So we may be considering this, but there were a few other ones on the table here. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Rocky
I
Horror.
love the acting and the others.
or
You did.
Sixth Sense.
Sixth
That's
Sense is
good.
another great one. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have that too. Right next to it. Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
you know what? Thinking about that, do you know what the Sixth Sense and the Titanic movies have in common?
What?
I see dead people.
Yep.
It's a quote in the movie.
But yeah,
I see dead people. I see dead people. All right.
I get it.
well, like I said, I mean, just before we go, make sure to, for anybody watching, definitely check out this important slideshow because this is going to be quite an ordeal. Speaking of Braxton, it's not going to be on my YouTube channel, but it will be on my Facebook. Don, is there any chance that you could send that to him so he could tune into it?
I think so. I think I can do that. Yeah.
What's your Facebook name?
Just same as you see here on
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
video.
I'm sure if he types in your name on there, yeah.
Or better yet, actually no, I just thought
You'll be able to find it on
just
Things
had another
Network,
idea.
Yeah.
BB3 TV.
Yeah, Things Network.
Well,
BB3.
I was just about to say, that's what I was going to say. Actually, on second thought, here before we go, could you send this link to Braxton? Don, let me get it.
Why don't we just post it here in the comments?
That's what I mean. I can't post it myself. You're going to have to.
Okay. Okay. Here.
Yeah, here. Give me a.
So
give
it'll
me
be
a
on Facebook, on Things Network, and on BB3 TV.
Here, Nick.
And so, I mean, you can check either one of them out.
Here. What is it, Nick?
And it should be in YouTube out as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give
Oh,
me
you're sending it to me?
I got the link. Let me just get on Facebook, and then you could share it. Out.
Sorry.
Of course, you're sorry. Kate, I didn't hear you say your typical ew.
It wasn't that bad of a burp, though. It was
At this point, she's like, "Why bother? It's not going to change that."
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if it was a deep,
kind of a trademark now.
if it was a deep vibrato kind of burp, then she would have.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Okay, hang on. Let me copy. Oh, here. Oh, copy link as. Oh, here, just copy. They always give you all these options.
And also
Dang.
to let, because it sounds like Braxton wants to check this out. I also just want to say,
There it is.
that I'd also just would like to say, because I'm showing a slideshow on this show tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to see comments immediately because again I can't see it when I'm doing the slideshows, unfortunately. But I will respond back. But if considering some of you guys are going to be, if you guys are able to make it, maybe if possible, you guys could read the comments for me because I just won't be able to see them too
Yeah.
often.
I got you.
Kate
Yeah.
might join, and I can try to join.
I'll
It's
see.
going to be at 4:00. It's going to be at 4:00 Central Time, which I think Braxton's in the same time zone as us, so it's probably going to be 4:00 his
I
time.
think that's a bit too early for me,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
Nick, I think we got a problem as far as Left 4 Dead live streaming. It says here the current Mac OS version is unavailable to run 32-bit games. This game may not run. So,
Wait, you're on a Mac?
yeah, I have a MacBook Pro.
Yeah, same. I also have one.
Living the now, man. Get a PC.
Yeah. Tom's got a PC. Yeah, and Don for the longest time has been telling me to get a Mac. I'm glad finally someone agrees with me with the PC.
Oh, but at least I can still play the most controversial PC game ever made, Postal 2.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That game is so messed up.
By the way, Nick, I did say "ew" and I was muted, so you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. I was gonna say she was muted, but she did say it.
Yeah, I said "ew."
Oh no! It does no. We're gonna find you now.
Yeah. So
We're gonna have to answer me.
I said "ew" when Tom burped, but you didn't hear me. Anyway.
yeah, so,
Anyway.
I thought,
anyway.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I thought.
Okay, Nick.
I thought you said the Illinois, but the wrong way.
Okay.
Never mind.
We're gonna wrap up now.
But yeah, Kate, I just mentioned that game, Postal 2, very messed up game, one of the most controversial. It's been banned in like more countries than any other game I can think of.
Oh, I'm good then.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be it for this edition of the FearFans podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jill, Nick, Kate, and Robert for joining me on this. This has been fun.
Good to have you back, Jill.
Yeah, good to have you, Jill.
Yay, just back.
And I'll see some of you guys. And I'll see some of you guys tomorrow for my show.
Yes. So